Okay, pie chart. Take 5. I think I've made loads of mistakes, so let's do this good and proper this time. We've got to represent these pupils here on the pie chart. Okay. Now, if you look here, what I would do to start with is I work out how many pupils there are. Okay. Now, often they tell you in the questions. If you look at the top here, you can see there's 120. Okay. They don't always tell you. But if you add them up, it will tell you how many are there, right? So there's 120 here. So all of these pupils have got to be represented on here. And of course, when it comes to a circle, the important number we remember is 360 degrees. And we need to divide that circle amongst all of these pupils. So 360 divided by 120 will give me 3 degrees. So if you like, each pupil will get 3 degrees. Okay, on that pie chart. All you need to do then is work out how much each group is worth, how much each program is worth, because you've got Coronation Street and you've got 38 fans there. Okay, so down here then, Coronation Street, you've got 38 of them. Now each pupil is worth 3 degrees, so that means you've got 38 lots of 3 degrees. Okay, so you work that out on your calculator and it comes to 114 degrees. You do the same then for EastEnders, okay? So EastEnders, and EastEnders then will be, there's 33 of them. Okay, there's 33 in that group. Each of them is 3 degrees, so that's 99 degrees. You then got Hollyoaks, okay? Hollyoaks, there's 21, okay? 21. Each of them is worth 3 degrees, so you work that out, it comes to 63. And then the last one then, Emmerdale, 28 degrees. Okay, so you work that out, it comes to 84. Okay, now it is worth checking to see if they add up to 360 degrees. Okay, so I'll check now, so I don't make a mistake like I made last time. My first take, and indeed it comes to 360 degrees. Okay. Now, when it comes to then putting this on here, I would start with a line. It doesn't matter where you draw it. Vertical line might help you. Okay, and then we start measuring from there. Now, get your protractor. Okay, and with the protractor, make sure the center is on the center point of the circle, and then these line up. Okay, your baseline lines up with the line you've just drawn, and you've got 0 there. You can see 0 is literally on top of the line I've drawn. And notice also 0 is on the outside, so it's the outside scale I'm going to use, because when I measure, obviously I want to start at 0. Okay, I want to start at 0, so the outside scale I'll use, and I go all the way around to 114. Okay, so there's 100 on the outside there, there's 110, so 114 is there. So I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to use this as well. I might as well use this to actually then join them up. Okay. So I've got my first section here and Coronation Street. Important you label it. Okay, the examiner obviously needs to know what sector that represents. So Coronation Street. Next one is EastEnders, sorry. EastEnders, 99 degrees. So what I do then is I rotate my protractor. Okay, I've rotated my protractor so that the 0 now is on the latest line I've just drawn, and 0 all the way around to 99, which is here, and I mark it. Okay, and I remove the protractor, and I'll actually use the other side to draw that side there for EastEnders. The other sector then, 21 people who prefer Hollyoaks, and that was 63 degrees. Okay, so again, start at 0 on that line all the way to 63 degrees, which is here. Mark it, and then I join them up. Okay, so I've got then Hollyoaks. It is important that you careful, you get the angles right. Okay, you can always check the last angle to see if it is 84. The last one's been done for you, notice. Okay, so Emmerdale is the one that's left over. You don't need to do that. It is worth checking to just make sure I've got it right, and you can see there 0, okay, all the way around, and it's bang on 84. Okay, so that's really, really good. Okay, so that's drawing a pie chart. You could also get asked to actually read from a pie chart, okay? So it says here, different sports here, and it says what fraction of the students answered hockey, okay? Now, I mean, we could read this up here, I suppose. Bryn carries out a survey to find out which of rugby, hockey, cricket or football each of the 144 students preferred. Okay, so we read the question. So we know there's 144 students. That will probably come in use for later on. Now it says, what fraction of the students answered hockey? So what you need to do is measure the angle, okay? So you need a protractor, and if you measure the angle here, okay, so it's quite awkward to see actually. Let's have a look. So we've got those two sides there. So hockey is on that line there. It's actually there. It's quite hard to see, but it's not there. There's the line. So if you measure that, that actually is 45 degrees. Okay, 45 degrees. Yeah, 45 degrees. So the fraction will be 45 out of 360. Okay. That is the fraction there. We can simplify that. 45 goes into 368 times, so it becomes 1/8. Okay. You could use a calculator to obviously work that out. Just type in that fraction, press equals, and it will simplify it for you. Okay. But if it's in a non-calculator paper and you're not sure, you can just leave it like that, because that will get you the marks. Okay. It will likely get you the marks. How many of the students answered football? Well, it's asking for how many this time. Okay, we're not looking for a fraction. We're looking for how many. But again, you need to measure the angle. Okay, you need to measure the angle. And if we look at the angle here, okay, we've got 0 degrees starting from that line all the way around for football, and it goes to there. So that angle here is 120 degrees. Okay. So first of all, I would write the fraction of choosing football. 120 over 360. That actually turns out to be 1/3 when you simplify it. So 1/3 prefer football. Okay, 1/3 of all the students prefer football. Of course, we know up the top there's 144 students, so 1/3 of 144. Okay, prefer football, and that simply is just 144 divided by 3. Okay, so you can work that out on your calculator, and it comes to 48.